We are ready to engage in political participation. We are ready to become leaders in this country. We are ready to become governors. We are ready to become ministers. We are ready to even become, we have presidential candidates who are persons with disabilities. America has been led by Francis Delano Roosevelt, who was a person with disability. He led America in the toughest times of America from a wheelchair. So people with disabilities are ready to lead. That is what we're trying to say. On Tuesday, we had a meeting with IPAC, the Inter-Party Advisory Council. And at that meeting, we agreed with all political parties. There is a law in Nigeria now that says at least 5% of everything done in Nigeria must have persons with disabilities embedded in it. Thanks to President Muhammadu Buhari, who enacted that law, who assented to that law. Going further, we have told political parties you have to remove all barriers, not balance barriers. You have to remove everything. So if the barrier is buying the form, make it free. If the barrier is about sponsorship, funding your election, political parties raise funds for that person with disabilities. So these are the things that we have. There are also friends out there who can help us. They just want to see your ability to do that. We have moved from the days of apathy, all right, and sympathy. We are now in the days of empathy, and that is what we're bringing to the table. We have capacity, we have courage, and we have the ability to. So INEC has been fantastic. I must commend INEC. INEC has been doing everything to make life better for persons with disabilities. It was our advocacy that led to the online registration for PVC revalidation and PVC registration. And from here now, we're talking to our friends and partners. There are people with disabilities, after registering online, they need to get to that point. We want to go further to make sure, we're telling all the leaders who are looking for our votes, go to the houses of the political, of the PWDs, take them to the points where they can get their cards, do all that. So INEC has been doing a fantastic job, and we really thank them. I listed the number of governors, Governor Willie Obiano you see, don't quote me, but one particular governor whom I have a personal support for is Governor Yahaya Bello. You see, all the other governors I mentioned appoint persons with disabilities into disability issues, but he took it further and looked beyond disabilities and appointed them in respective other offices to show that they have the capacity and ability to deliver. And I was watching all the political parties as they were talking about registration and revalidation of their destiny. He personally led the inclusion of persons with disabilities in the APC. I'm not a member of the APC, all right, but if you see somebody who have done something right, say the truth. For us in the disability world, we say join any political party. And any leader that has shown you love and that has shown you support that leader. It is as simple as that. All the other governors in Nigeria, please emulate a governor like Yahaya Bello. Don't give us only SA and PAs and all that in disabilities. Appoint us into other respective offices where we can work and show you that we have capacity to deliver.
There is nothing about us without us, like it's likely talked about. We believe that if persons with disability are not placed at strategic positions or decision-making offices, our voice or interest will not be brought to the table. Because it is only someone who has your interest or who feels what you feel that can actually bring your interest on the table. So we cannot trust persons or persons who are able, just like the society calls them, to present our interest because they do not know where it pinches. We are hereby calling on governments and political parties to help us mainstream persons with disabilities in the electoral processes, including INEC. You cannot talk about persons with disability and exclude the women. The word persons there is all inclusive. So working with persons with disability to bring them to political forefront includes women. We are doing everything we can. You believe me that the position of women years back in political affairs is no longer the same today. Women are coming into the system, and persons with disability, especially women, we cannot ignore because they are, if I put the word, they are at the back side of this. If you place a man with disability and a woman with disability on a scale and ask people to select, believe me, they will go for the man with disability. So we cannot fight for political inclusion and exclude the women. Okay.